this might be a separate video. I was having trouble with getting the flap open on my C350E 2016. So I had to take the rear bumper off. I took lights, 3/8mm. Then there's 5 clips like these down the front of the wheel. There's 3 out there. Pull this forward, there's 2 inner, and there's 1 8mm bolt going up there. Underneath you'll find 2 10mm bolts about there going upwards. Also, and then 2 10mm bolts on each side. So 6 10mm bolts underneath going upwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8mm through here, and then 5 clips down the front edge. And then after that, and then the wiring goes through a grommet. Hang on. Goes through a grommet there, and all plugs into that one cable. Apart from this, which I think is specific to my car, which is I assume the thing that tells the car the flap is open. Now I've tried to force this, which has damaged it. But yeah, that's in the 6 months I've had this car. Ooh, a little bit, probably shouldn't touch them. A little bit of corrosion in there. Okay. Amazing amount of dirt. Also it appears, yeah, rats have been trying to get in. I thought there was a lot of foam. Hang on. Well, no, rats have got in. Okay. Yeah, because this is supposed to be not there in bits. And I'm fairly sure, yep, rats have got in this side as well. Okay. Well, that's the first, mice. That's the first modern, oh no, saying that, my dad's Merc, they got under the engine cover and chewed the injector wiring. Isn't that strange? Right, okay. Yeah, that's going to be a standalone video. Now we're going to get back to trying to fix me flap. Because I'd quite like to charge. I spent £149 on a charging cable. I'd quite like to plug it in at some point and see what happens. Right. Let's see if we can get this to open. Alright, now this is your outer trim panel on your charging flap. Turns out that slides in, it slides in crossways. So if you want to get in there without taking the bumper off, it might be worth trying to slide it that way. That's our old locking solenoid. We've got new Merc one, which is that part number. So I'm going to try installing that. I've put a bit of, and see if we can get this to work. And then I got my new charging cable, new to me. Let's see what happens. Okay. Well, it appears the fault was in that bit. Because this was going. In fact, where's my keys? No, that's not my keys. There. Right, that's just locked. Right, let's try it with this bit on. That didn't work. 1 second. Okay. Right, I think what was fooling me, Now I've got this flap back on. So that's it closed. So if we lock it, this makes a clicky noise as well as that. So that's now locked. So it was this. Okay, I've had this. This is something that drives my missus absolutely bonkers. On the shelf in my bedroom for, it's now June, and it's been there since November. Yeah, and I would have fixed this. Right, so we're going to get the bumper back on. Oh, it's a bit loose. I'm quite chuffed with that, actually. Get the bumper back on, and then we'll try putting it on charge. Okay, nice. Right, because of the idiot that I am, I never got off my butt and done this. This is also sat on the shelf in the garage for the same 6 months. So, that's open. Woohoo! Okay, do we plug this into the mains first? Thinking yes. Right, how does this work? No, that's going to end up a bucket of oil there. Okay. That appears to say on. And then hopefully this should... Oh, it's doing stuff. It's doing stuff. It does sound like there's just liquid. Oh, that's a little. Okay. Pretty happy with that, to be fair. Right, let's charge it. Doing anything on the dash? What's happening, Flo? You okay?